Settled as Mill Creek and Strawberry Banks by English colonists, the town of Phoebus was Roseland Farm until 1871, when it was divided into lots and became known as Chesapeake City. When the town was incorporated in 1900, it was named Phoebus in honor of its leading citizen, Harrison Phoebus. Let's go. Good afternoon, good people. This is P9, and I'm here with another video. And I am in the town of Phoebus, Virginia. Phoebus, Virginia is a town that was formed from Chesapeake City. Chesapeake City was the name of the city before it became renamed Phoebus in 1900. So Phoebus has celebrated its 125th year this year. So this used to be its own town, but now it is part of the city of Hampton. So I'm basically going to do a vlog separating it from Hampton, Virginia, and Phoebus gets its own vlog individually. And so far, looks pretty nice. You know, it has some nice apartment buildings right here. And you have this mural that says, "Welcome to Monroe Gates, the Phoebus neighborhood of Hampton, Virginia." Okay. So just to give a little backstory of Phoebus, as you heard in the intro, much of the town of Phoebus was cultivated as a farm, and it was called Roseland Farm up until 1871. Now, Harrison Phoebus, the namesake of this town, is largely credited with getting the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway to build the Hampton branch. Now, another thing about Phoebus is that it's not far from Fort Monroe in Norfolk. And during the American Civil War, numerous slaves escaped to Fort Monroe and Norfolk. They were occupied by Union forces at the time in 1861. And as I pointed out in my Hampton video, a lot of those slaves were taught by Mary Peak. They were taught by Mary Peak to read. So now I'm on the main drag through Phoebus called North Mallory Street. I'm at the corner of Mallory and Mellon Street. And it's It's the main drag. This looks like a typical small town, small city. Main street with a ton of restaurants and small shops. The Baker's Wife Bistro and Bar. Check this out. They even have this seating area outside of this restaurant. That's called El Diablo Loco Cantina and Tequila Bar. And you also have this mural that says "Greetings from Phoenix, Virginia." So you're gonna see you have a auction gallery right here. And Phoebus even has its own clock. How about that? Another antique shop. And these are some interesting, older looking homes. So they have a bank that's celebrating 125 years called Old Point. Phoebus Smokehouse coming soon. Palace Jewelers. And Phoebus even has its own post office, as you can see across the street over there. Auto Care Center. So Phoebus was a gateway to freedom. Again, as a lot of slaves were trying to escape over to Norfolk and Hampton. Now check out this vehicle right here. That's pretty sick. I like that. Old school Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, check out this piece of art right here. Art Central. This was done by Jerome A. Johnson, illustrating the emancipation of slavery. And it's right outside this building called Art Central. It's an art gallery. So you do have your art galleries, your restaurants, shops. So Phoebus, essentially, even though it's a neighborhood of Hampton, it pretty much functions as if it's still its own town. which is what I like about neighborhoods like Phoebus within bigger cities. And this is the American Theater right here. Interesting architecture on this theater. Looks like it has that Spanish architecture almost. Still here in Phoebus, walking down Mallory Street. Check this out. They have this place called Vendors that sells comics, magazines, cards, newspapers, books, you name it. Sell Marvel comics, DC comic books, all type of different things. Grey Goose restaurant. They even have the Phoebus branch of the Hampton Public Library chain. Check this out. It goes a little flower power from Super Mario. This is dope. Yeah, this is Phoebus in Hampton, Virginia. Thank you guys for watching this video. That concludes the Phoebus vlog. But if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. With that in mind, good people, thanks for watching and take care. Have a great day.